I make my second long form video. Making my second long form video um in I guess January. I don't really know. Is it January? Yeah, it is. It's like the second or something today. But making my second long form video. I had two videos previously, but yeah, I just got to make like I literally have a lot to talk about, but I guess I'm just gonna and like I put like so much stuff in the notes on my phone as to like what I wanted to talk about. I already said that yesterday, but I just gotta get like I gotta get warmed up, I guess. And I got like other stuff going on like beginning of this year. I've got like other stuff going on, so I'm trying to work like all that out. I just drew like a little like sketch yesterday for the first time in a long time, making a sketch. And yeah, I've been emotionally kind of like vacant for I guess that's I guess you would normally you would call that depression, but it's not really depression. It's just like emotional like vacancy. And like I haven't felt like anything like super strong emotionally in like a really long time. And so anyways, but I'm trying to get warmed up, trying to do some like warm up like exercises on camera and so that I can just start freestyling like I did in all my previous videos. Like not really plan anything out, but just like freestyle and like just say whatever I want, you know. That I like that kind of video sometimes. So, yeah, so I'm just gonna get warmed up. Um, I was gonna do the whole like do re mi thing, like do re mi fa sol la ti do, but I'm not a good singer. But I was doing that today, like in the shower. I was doing the do re mi warm up because I was just like, I need maybe like 3 videos just to get warmed up and get in the right headspace and stop talking about making videos and then just actually like get into stuff. So, but I did not really. I should have picked a note in my phone to talk about before I hopped on here. But yeah, got like some really funky looking toenails right now. Anyways, um, so yeah, how can I warm up? How can I warm up? Maybe it'd be better to film them during the day. I'm not really sure. Maybe it'd be better to film them during the day. But let's see. What did I work on today? Well, today I basically got up around like 9 and then it was sunny where I am in Nashville. It was sunny over Nashville. Although it's been like overcast like for the past like 4 or 5 days. So finally it got sunny. And my mom was like, "Hey, like why don't we go to it's called the Frist and it's like an art museum in downtown Nashville. So we're like, mom's like, why don't we do that? I don't want to. This looks so weird. This part of my pants right here looks so fucking weird. I don't know how to deal with that. It's just literally like on me, but whatever. But yeah, so we went to the Frist, and like I said, the Frist is like an art museum, and they're doing a exhibit called Myth to Manga, and it's like Japanese like art history. So they did have some manga there, and they did have like a room dedicated to like making your own like Pokemon cards. So I thought that was, I don't know, that was pretty sick. But yeah, no, some people's content on YouTube is so freaking cool right now. Like Like, there's that channel, Living Well with Schizophrenia, which is like, I think her name is Lauren West, Lauren Kennedy West or something like that. And she's got such a cool channel. I used to like not really like her channel that much because I was like, why is she making such a big deal out of like schizophrenia? Like, is it really that big of a deal? Like, no one really cares if you have it or not. But I don't know. I don't know if that's true or not. I maybe it is a big deal. Uh, but like that's the thing that I got diagnosed with. I got diagnosed with schizophrenia. But I'm like, man, fuck that. Like, I don't care about that. Like, it doesn't really matter to me. But her channel, she just put out a really cool video about like New Year's and stuff like that. So I thought, man, that's a sick video. It's like watching a mini movie. So I thought, yeah, that's pretty sick. But I'll just say what I've been working on today is I don't know. I actually do think a lot about what illness I might have. I mean, I'm diagnosed with schizophrenia, but what does that mean? What does it mean to have schizophrenia? And I think like, damn, got something in my fucking mouth. Ugh. It's like a leftover piece of food or some shit. Ah, that's a little better. But what is schizophrenia? I guess I should start with that. So I was diagnosed with schizophrenia like in 2018, and the guy literally diagnosed me right off the bat. I met with him for like 45 minutes or something, and then my mom gets an email from him saying like, "Hey, I think your son has schizophrenia. This is what we can do for him." And my mom was pretty upset. She was like, "Well, how can you diagnose him like right away?" And he was like, "Oh, well, usually we can tell within a session because, the signs are there, and it's usually pretty obvious." So, anyways, that's kind of how like I got my diagnosis was just like a one time right off the bat thing. But I ended up meeting with that same psychiatrist every week for I think almost 2 years, 2 or 3 years, and he was an awesome guy. His name was Doctor. Doctor. I shouldn't say his name though. Doctor M. I'll just call him Doctor M. Like M, like that. Doctor M. And that's back when I lived in California, and he was like super cool. He was this Indian guy, and he always used to wear like a traditional like Indian um like robe and like hat and everything, and he was super cool. Like I really liked him. But yeah, like now it's been like since 2018, it's been a long time. It's been like to 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, now 25. It's been 7 years since I got diagnosed with that, and I've had about 6 years of therapy. I started therapy in 2018. And so in my previous like 50 videos on my channel, I kind of have a backstory that goes into like how I lost like my pinky, and it goes into like lucid dreaming, and it goes into the time I did salvia, and it goes into the time like I did like all this stuff. My vision quest, uh I think the Adventures of the Psychotic Dumbass series is probably the biggest series on my channel. Like it's the longest like story on my channel. But I have other stories on there. But anyways, like that's the backstory of how I lost my hand, and the only reason why I talked about that is because that's like the most recent kind of event that happened in my life that took place over like a long stretch of time. So yeah, there was that. But like in terms of like stuff that's happened more recently, like I moved to Nashville like 3 years ago, like 2.5, 3 years ago. Moved to Nashville in 2022. So yeah, I think it was summer of 2022 that my family and I moved here. And then I haven't really done anything besides like I went skydiving when I first came here. I went skydiving, and then I got some tattoos, and then like, and then I basically just drank a whole lot. Like I went to the bars a lot, um, and that's pretty much all I've really done. But recently, I got enrolled in school, which I'm going to a school that's about like 30 minutes from my house. And it's over in Smyrna, which is, I live in Mount Juliet, so it's over in Smyrna, which is not too far from me. And it's a school for people with disabilities. So anything from depression to autism to hearing disabilities or blindness, like it's for people with disabilities to basically try and get like a higher paying job, like higher than minimum wage, which I think is so interesting that like they offer these types of jobs to people with disabilities, and yet in high school we're like we just get like minimum wage jobs which only pay like between like 13 and 20,000 a year. And that's if you're working full time, and obviously no high schoolers working full time. So you're not even making that much doing these minimum wage jobs. So it's like what's the fucking point? Um but like yeah, they offer these jobs that are like triple minimum wage. So instead of earning like 15 an hour, you're earning like I would say like 45 an hour, like something like that. So I'm going into pharmacy tech, which is like pharmacy technician, which basically you just work at like a Walgreens or CVS or something like that. And yeah, you don't really do a whole lot. Like you just like count pills and like put them in the prescription bottles and like then like put them in the little packages, like brown packages, and like slap a label on there with like the with the patient's name and date of birth and everything. And then you put them in these baskets. You organize them from like alphabetically. You organize them, and you put them in the computer that like they're ready, and like it sends an email, automatically sends an email to. Oh man, my nose is so itchy. Automatically sends an email to the client telling them that their medicine is available. So I'm gonna be trusted with like a whole bunch of medications that are there at the pharmacy, and then I have to like put them in the pill bottle. So yeah, so there's that. Um, so yeah, so that's pharmacy tech. That's the school I'm going to. Um, I was diagnosed with schizophrenia. Went over that. Um, yeah, what I realized about making content on YouTube, and what I realized about what I realized about making content on YouTube, which after listening to my own content, like after listening back my to my own like voice and everything, like through my content on the YouTube, I just had this epiphany, this realization that no matter who you are, um, the way that you speak, like your like I'm not talking about your voice, like your unique voice, but like your speech patterns and the way you talk, even like the tone that you use for everything, like it rarely changes, and it will rarely ever um change in the way that it like is all like the way that it already is, like the way that you already talk, like that's never it's not really going to change that much over time. Like it did change a whole lot from like kid to like young adult, But once you become a young adult, it really doesn't change for another like maybe 15, 20 years. It doesn't change. And so I just realized like, oh, like the content that I made before, like I want to make like new and different content, but how different is it really going to be? Because it's like I'm still talking the same way that I like always talk. And my tone of voice and the words that I use, the concepts that I use, the phrases that I use, and just the way that I communicate, kind of it's rarely going to sound different. It's not going to sound different. My intentions behind what I'm saying might be completely different than the intentions I had when I first came on YouTube, but the way that my voice sounds and like and everything like to you the listener and to myself when I'm listening to it back, like that's hardly going to change. And I'm like, damn, well if I don't really like the way that I talk, which I don't know, I've tried making videos now a couple times for this new year, and I'm just like, damn, like I don't really like the way that it sounds. And I'm like thinking like, well, that's not really going to change. So I don't know what to do, really. I can just try warming up. That's what I'm gonna try to do. Is I'm gonna try making a couple like warm up videos, which I've already made one. It was called like quick little update. I'm just gonna make like a couple like warm up videos to hopefully like get my mind in like a storytelling kind of like spot. Like I'm gonna try to hit like a good spot mentally, and then when I hit that spot, hopefully like making videos will just become like more fun and easy and stuff. So, but I'm gonna end this video here in like maybe like 3 minutes, and yeah, I guess I should just make like a couple warm up videos. Maybe the next one will be enough because I made one quick little update, and then I'm gonna make this one. Oh yeah, I actually had an idea in the car. Like I have ideas all the time for like content, just for like talking, but like I have ideas all the time, but I always forget them. It's kind of weird. But I had an idea for a title of a video and I had an idea for something today, but I was out driving and I didn't take note of it on my phone, so I guess it slipped my mind now. Yeah. So anyways, but you know what is cool is when we were down in Florida, when my family and I were down in Florida over Thanksgiving, and we were on vacation. My mom bought because I was having trouble sleeping like for the whole month of November. It's not that I had trouble sleeping; it's that I couldn't sleep without a sleep aid. And so my sleep was perfectly fine. Like I'd sleep like 8 hours, like uninterrupted. But like I needed a sleep aid, like melatonin or something, like to like help me fall asleep. And so I just started taking like a bunch of melatonin like every night before I slept, and I got good sleep. But you know that can also fuck up your brain a little bit if you're like too reliant on like sleep aids. But so my mom like, hey,
Hello?
hi,
May I come down?
yeah, we're having dinner.
Yeah. Gonna have some dinner. And then I'm gonna remake this bed.
Oh yeah, what's the deal with that?
Well, I've washed all the sheets.
Oh,
So I'm gonna remake this bed. And then I want to, when it's ready, which will be later on, I want to start sorting all the clothes around here. Like what's
oh yeah,
JD's, put it in a pile. What's, stuff that you need washed, let's get it done. What's, stuff that you're going to take with you, whatever. Anyway, let's go through it all, needs to be put away. Because we'll actually have a sorting surface to do it on.
yeah,
And then, is that bed linen okay for the night?
yeah.
Okay, otherwise we'll kind of wash that as well, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Have that ready for you. You're going in on,
Sunday.
Sunday?
Yeah, they want us back on Sunday.
I thought they want you back on Saturday was the point.
No,
You
mom just got an email today.
Oh, Sunday.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Fine.
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, if that works, that works. Okay. All right. Oh, the car's in the shop, isn't it?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah. All right. So, yeah. Want to come up? It's
I don't think he closed the door, but whatever. Anyways, I forgot what I was on about. What was I talking about? What was I talking about? I don't remember. What was I talking about? I had some cool video idea. Oh yeah, when I was down in Florida, basically like his video's at 20 minutes, but I guess I'll make it like 21 minutes or something. When I was down in Florida, my mom bought like all these sleep aids, and they were like these different like natural remedy like sleep aids. So one of them was kava. It's called kava kava or just kava, and it's actually this really chill drug. It's not really a drug. It's like a root. It's like literally like a root that you would like pull out of the ground. It's like a root that you find in the Pacific Islands, like in Hawaii and stuff like that. And it really helps with like anxiety and stuff. But it can also be used to like help you fall asleep. But it's really cool for anxiety. It's literally like the non psychotic version of weed. Or people also compare it to Xanax, but I've never taken Xanax, so I can't really compare them. But it is super chill, and you can drink it like it's usually like drunk, but you can also get them in these gummies that are like this big. I think it's like 50 milligrams each or something, and like it tastes the exact same as the drink. It leaves this kind of like muddy, like earthy water like taste in your mouth, and it makes your tongue go like all numb. And it's just super chill. It's super chill. So I've been taking that. Actually, I just took it last night. I took two of them last night, and then that's when I got in the mood to like do art and stuff. It was like I was laying down next to the fire in like the fire pit we have upstairs or the fireplace, and I like took like two of them, and then like I just put on like my headphones and I was listening to like the Naruto like soundtrack from Naruto Beginnings, and I was just like, oh man, this is like super chill. Like this feels like hella good. But then I started getting like dizzy and like nauseous, and I was like, oh shit, like what is going on? And I looked it up, and apparently it's a side effect of it. Like that's usually what happens right before it peaks is like you get nauseous, and then it started peaking. Like nausea went away, and then it started peaking, and then I was like, oh my god, like I haven't felt this good in a minute. And then I was like, dude, you know what I need to do? I need to draw. So I got some paper out of the printer. I just opened up the tray and like took some paper out, some like blank paper, and then I got like just like a number two pencil or something, or like a mechanical pencil, and I looked up like what are some drawing like ideas online, and I ended up drawing. I could actually get the photo. I'll get the photo. I put it up in my bathroom. So here's the drawing I made, and it is um it is a cloud. It's kind of funny. The light up here kind of looks like the sun, but it is a cloud that is puking like water. And there's some other clouds. There's some other clouds like around it, just with rain. And then here's like this gnome, and here's like the Earth, like this round thing's like the Earth, and here's this gnome who is casting a spell with his wand on this sunflower, and the sunflower is just growing really fast. That was the idea for this painting. The first thing I drew was this cloud. You can tell because it's like the most detailed thing. And I actually copied this from online, so don't give me any credit for that. You can tell like that it was on. I copied it because like everything else looks like crap. But I don't want to. I don't want to say that because I actually felt really good about this drawing. So, anyways, so that's the drawing, and I'll actually just put it up on my bed. But yeah, just the kava made me want to like be all like artistic and stuff. And then like I pulled out all of my old art from like when I was like in middle school and like elementary school, and I was just looking through it, and I was like taping stuff up on like the bathroom walls and stuff. And I was like, yeah, like I want to make my bathroom like all like artsy fartsy and stuff, all hippy dippy. And because I have some really good art, I even have like even as a kid, like I was like into like doing like not like psychedelic art, but like art where just there's like symmetrical like patterns and like geometry and stuff. So like I have a couple of those. So possibly in the next video, I'm to like warm up, like to get into like a warm up mood. I'll just my literally my box of like art from like school is like over there, and maybe I'll just grab it and like put it right here, and like maybe I'll just go through and like show you guys and like talk about each piece. Although I don't remember specifically, unless it has like a date on it. Like I don't remember when I did all this art. All I know is that I was like a kid when I did it. So maybe I'll just go through that, and maybe that'll get my brain to like get in the mood for like talking and shit like that. So, anyways, this is a long video. This is 27 minutes. Anyways, peace, guys. Love and peace from me to you. And yeah, maybe I'll film that. I think I could film that video right now. Although I do want to like pop some more kava because my mom has like a bunch of it. So I kind of want to pop some more kava, do some more art, listen to some more music, maybe. And then I might go to bed after that. So we'll see. I'll probably upload this video tonight. It is the 2nd of January, Thursday, and I'll probably upload that other one tomorrow. So anyways, have a good night, guys. Again, peace and love. Peace and love from me to you.